At normal difficulty. More direct hints, yes please. Over 1,000 years ago, the goddess Fortuna granted the mortals of her planet with the gift of magic. This single act of kindness forever changed the course of history. Now able to harness the art of the gods, the mortals flourished in this new arcane era. Grand cities powered by magic were built, plagues were cured, the lands were connected by new means of transport. Centuries later, most people have grown accustomed to their fantastical reality. Magic now coexists with modern technology as a part of everyday life. But even today, many young people still find themselves chasing dreams of fame, glory, and moderate financial stability with the help of magic. These people seek to become adventurers. The Sapphire Islands. I thought we'd start on the Isle of Lesbos. I guess maybe these are the Sapphic Islands. The next clue is travel north until you find the spot where two paths cross. Okay, travel north. I directly control the dog girl. This looks like the loneliest tree out here. I don't know, it doesn't look lonely to me. Feels like that's projecting our expectations for how it should feel. Please cease the out-of-pocket comments about the quality of the clues. This is like the perfect game for you, lol. What do you mean? What I have here is... What the f... A different art style. Behemoth boar. Okay. Attack. 172 damage. Oh, heavens to Betsy. The behemoth boar chomps down on Allison's cheap sword, shattering it. Ah, crap. You know exactly what I mean, Lamount? No, I don't. There's no robots yet. Okay, get out of here, you. Okay, heavens. Okay, there it goes. Thank you, Claire. A lot of people would have given up on after so many setbacks. Look at the title, lol. This game is the embodiment of you. I'm not a lesbian, I'm bi. Okay? And I'm not an animal, I'm a robot. And I'm not an RPG. I'm more of like a... I guess I really like Dark Souls, and that's technically an RPG. That part might be correct. I'm not super, though. That's for damn sure. This book contains a sacred ritual passed down to us by Fortuna, the goddess of magic herself. Hi, Stan! Stop! Stop! If I put you in water, you would probably be an electric RPG. Lol, yeah. Stan! I'm not the best fighter, so I think it'd be more useful if I had healing magic. I mean, I've tried being the healer, but without magic, all I can really do is hand out potions. And I don't want to keep being the team water girl. I assumed as much. You'd make a great cleric. Well, not quite. I was thinking I'd rather be a paladin. Really? Like a noble crusader with a code of honor and all that jazz? You sure? I like the sound of it. Relax, it's just a little spell. I'm following the instructions to the letter. Is this dangerous? Oh, absolutely. You want to be a paladin, and paladins derive their power from faith. I'm not really all that religious. It doesn't have to be religious, let's just try filling in the blank. My power is derived from my faith in... This door leads to the path of a resolute paladin, strengthened by sheer force of will and a faith in one's own abilities. Now, let's hear about the other ones. What about the power of love? That's the cheesiest thing I've ever heard in my life. This idea sounds pretty gay. I like it. That's just me. Why don't I get to play as... what's her name? Allison? If you're mainly doing this to follow your girlfriend around and heal her, then the source of your powers will never be far away. I don't see you two breaking up, but even if you did, you could still use feelings of platonic love as a power source. It's like a symbiosis sort of thing. Well, okay. Maybe that's not the best mental image, or whatever. Armorous love. Faith in the power of love. No. Faith in Mother Nature. I would love to put my faith in Mommy, but no. You know what? We need some self-love. We're gonna go with faith in my own abilities. And with that, the choice was made. What is this mystical self-love? I'm still figuring it out. It's like a fantasy thing, I think. Your name is Melody Amaran. 100% match, it's literally you. Trans girl! Oh, hell yeah. Bye. Me too. I've never heard of this thing. 0 miles away. Yeah, I'm not a fox. You're a timid fox who lives near the small town of Green Ridge on the scenic Sapphire Islands. You've lived a quiet life with few ambitions since high school, mostly content to let yourself coast along on autopilot. But you always felt that something was missing. A few months ago, something finally clicked and you came to two important realizations about yourself. One, you're deeply in love with your adventurous best friend, Allison Goleta. And you probably have been for a long time. As it turns out, the feeling was mutual. Okay. And two, if Allison has her heart set on becoming an adventurer, then maybe you could join her. As a healer. Okay. Name a more iconic duo, trans girl and desk being in bedroom. I'll name you one, trans girl and thigh highs. I haven't worn my thigh highs in a while, thank you. Okay, now to head for... Wait, is that a monster? Weird, they usually keep away from this part of the coast. I guess it's time to put my training to the test. Humble Hermit appears. I guess attack. I lost my thigh highs. Damn, that sucks. Enemy. I have to prove myself or whatever. Enemy anemone appears. Humble Hermit appears. Enemy anemone is a great thing. Yeesh, I better heal up. Yeah. See, she's a cleric. Or paladin. Where was I supposed to go? This is why I turned on extra hints, by the way. It's because I'm oblivious as f***. It looks like a bra. Obviously, I'm getting it. What you been up to? Everything okay? Play it cool. Oh, not much. Did some spring cleaning around the house, got a little reading done, learned my first healing spells. That is not playing it cool, Melody. You sound like a nerd. You sound like a nerd. You're one to talk, Cass. I am a nerd, but like I try not to sound like it when I'm talking to girls or guys or people I don't already know. But it's very cute and you sound like a nerd. Thank you, Stan. Anyway, I assume you're looking for Allison, right? Am I really that predictable? Melody, you made 6 different posts on 2 different websites just saying I love my girlfriend in the last week. It was definitely more than 6. Well, I'm sure she's dying to see you too. If she hasn't texted you about it or anything, I think she's got some big news for you. Please tell me she didn't. Oh, no, it's not another trampoline. Oh, Jesus. It's very cute when she sounds like anything. Stop. Oh, thank God. Stan, stop. What? Where? I lost train of thought. Where's Allison? I'll stop the second you stop being cute. Time loop bitches checkmate. Damn. That'd be great. Well, I'm sure you're busy with your adventure or business or whatever. I won't keep you. See you, Beverly. It was nice talking. I'm trying my best to do different voices, but I am autistic. Mom, if they aren't dangerous, why don't you let me touch any of the spell books? I'm sorry, honey. These are for grown-ups only. If something's dangerous is probably 10 times as dangerous in the hands of an 8-year-old. Or 100 times as dangerous with me, right, Mom? That's right, sweetie. Of course, with Greenridge being quiet for this long, it's probably only a matter of time till someone causes a fuss. Probably Claire. Yeah, it's usually Claire. Would it be safe to assume you're heading over to Allison's to show her some spells? You know, Jody assumed the same thing. What a coincidence. Dear, you're always thinking about Allison. What? Sorry, I was thinking about Allison. I was saying... Melody? Melody, snap out of it. Keep straight teaching. Melody, what are you doing? Just don't walk away from... See ya. All you think about is Allison. Where the fuck is Allison? Oh, and one more thing. It's not much, but I figured you'd put it to good use. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's a little bent. Yeah, Staves and I don't really get along. I whack stuff a little too hard with him. Still works, though. It'll give your spell casting a little more oomph compared to casting empty-handed. I mean, provided you can actually equip it, you know. Thanks, Holly. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Knock him dead, kid. Or knock him alive, because you're a healer. Am I supposed to be going over here? Allison? This is how I feel if I don't see Eva for, like, more than a day. You two are so cute together, I think Eva likes you. Do you think so? I have the biggest crush on Eva. Yeah, I have thought about asking her out. Oh, hi, Misty! The name of this game sounds super cute, yeah. You two would make such a cute couple. Stan, can you be my wingman? You're a guy, right? I agree with Stan, you should ask her out. I could try. Allison! Allison? Mel? What are you doing all the way out here? Just felt like taking a hike? Wait, what's that? Did you get hurt? Oh, it's just a scratch. Here, let me see where you're hurt. Wanna try something? Oh, sure. Okay, Melody, focus. Remember what you studied. Positive thoughts, square breathing. Channel your mana into your palms. Melody casts first aid. Oh my god, it worked. Whoa, Mel, that's incredible. You can really pull off healing spells like that already? Oh, it's just an entry-level first aid spell. It took me like 2 weeks just to get that one down, even with Claire's magic boost, and I can't exactly do much more than that. Do you really feel better? Yeah, I feel great. And give yourself some credit. Going from knowing zero magic to being able to do that is pretty amazing. Allison does way more damage. Thank you, Stan. Super Lesbian Animal RPG? Yeah, that's what it's called. First aid. Oh, you have a lot. Kiss Melody. Infatuated. Again, this game is the embodiment of you. So, since you're here, And I'm no longer busy. Why don't we, like, do something together? I miss having you around, you know, let's go do something fun. What, like couple stuff? Like a date? You've been dating for like 5 years. Yeah, totally normal couple stuff. No magic, no guilt, no monsters. Just a chill afternoon together. You know what? You're right. I think a relaxing day off would be good for me. Quack. That's the spirit. Do you have something in mind for us to do? This would be a start. Heck yeah or heck nah. By the way, I did end up getting a milkshake today. It was nice. Hell yeah. It's because Misty's flavor changed from flat Sprite to vanilla milkshake. The old phenomenon of friends living very close together and kissing as friends and embracing each other when volcanoes break out. It's a win, yeah. Since there's new people here, I have synesthesia. I taste things when I think about different people, and each person has a flavor. Slice of cake, Yulu? I've only got a slice. Eva's got full cake. I thought you said Cass makes me feel nauseous. I don't know why, and I was about to throw a fit. Stan, we can have a milkshake with 2 straws anytime you want. Why don't you get some experience with dating me then? I've been dating Eva for 4 years. Yeah, well, that's a relief. What is? It's we're spending time together. I've been pretty worried about Allison lately. What are you talking about, Jody? I've been perfectly fine. If by perfectly fine you mean starved for attention because your girlfriend was ignoring you, then sure. You said that as if I'm not always looking for attention. I'm constantly starving for attention, that's why I stream. Allison, if you miss me so much, why didn't you just come over to my place? You know, that's a good question. Thank you. You're welcome, babe. Look, all I'm trying to say is Claire needs someone to be supportive of her and her ambitions. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I saw Claire looking for something in your basement, Allison. She's been down there a while, though. We should probably go check on that. You do commissions? Painting is really just a hobby for me, for not usually, but I can handle the occasional request from a friend. Okay, what exactly do you have a problem with? Let's hash this out. I can be flexible. Where do I even begin? First of all, Melody would never ride a motorcycle. And even if she did, Greenridge is covered in dirt roads. She'd just kick up a bunch of dust. Allison commissioned a painting of Melody riding a motorcycle. There's a staircase you have to go up to get to Diamond Square. What's she gonna do? Ride the motorcycle up the stairs? She had her heart set on going up those stairs? Sure, I believe in her. Don't even get me started on the armor you wanted me to put her in. Hey, clothes with flames on them have been proven to make you go faster and be more hardcore. Just let her keep going. That's a psychological fact. If Claire was here, she could back me up on this, but she's not, so you'll just have to take my word for it. Mel, don't you want to be fast? Don't crush this poor girl's dreams, Faith. I'm so lost. What exactly did you ask Faith for? Well, I know how worried you are about becoming an adventurer, so I thought, hey, what if you could see how cool you could potentially look? Cool armor, big sword, maybe fighting a big monster, the whole heroic adventurer package. Spike was just supposed to make it a bit more lighthearted, you know? Like, it's like satire or something. I mean, I'll do pretty much anything if I know there's a chance I could look cool doing it, so I thought that mental image might get you excited too. I don't know, was that dumb of me? No, it wasn't dumb of you. I think it's a nice idea, Allison. Wait, really? Yeah, I mean, maybe seeing myself as a cool hero could help motivate me. Although the motorcycle might be a bit much. You hear that, Faith? Told you it was a good idea. I'm still not painting that. Claire, what? Why are my basement's walls covered in trash? I can assure you it's not trash. I like the lights, they're festive. How long have you been in my basement? What are you even doing down here? Listen, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and I can answer those questions if you have some free time and think you're ready for something special. Just because you're my new boss or whatever doesn't mean you get to bust into my basement and do some radical remodeling. Okay, first of all, you hardly used this basement, let's be real. This place is a rental, how am I supposed to explain this to my landlord? I'm sure they'll see that this adds a lot of value to their property. Look at this extra square footage. Where the hell did you put my stuff, huh? It's around here somewhere. I mean, if we're adventurers now, we gotta start somewhere. That's the spirit. Plus, I mean, either way, I am going to need someone to help me clear out the evil monsters I summoned here with dark magics. Oh, actually, could we postpone? We were kind of on a date or whatever. More or less. I mean, unless you're okay with being a third wheel. I don't really care. Player joins your party as the third wheel. Nice. Okay, but fair warning, I could start macking on my girl at any time. Oh, really? You don't say. She's primarily driven by impulse, Claire. Sure. Some real hard... I haven't heard that one before. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Planting a big smacker, smooching. This is your revenge for me trashing your basement, isn't it? He's sucking, locking lips, puckering up. What the f does... Watching submarine races? The f does that mean? Can we just go already? Claire, why did you think it was a good idea to light it on fire? Oh, it kind of looks like its demonic side's coming out. Well, you learn something every day. Claire, isn't running a generator in an enclosed space extremely dangerous? Don't worry, this generator runs on arcane energy, not fossil fuels, no fumes. But I did keep it next to a body of water in case it caused fire, just to be safe. How did you not burn my house down in the process of building this madhouse? Guess I should thank you for getting a generator instead of blowing a fuse in my house, though. Ooh, Allison, that gives me an idea. How is burning my house down gonna help? No, I meant with the blowing a fuse part. In a real dungeon, being able to cut the enemy's power could potentially give us a huge tactical advantage. If we turn off the generator, it'll kill all the solstice lights I have up around the dungeon, making it harder for the dust bunnies to see us. Won't that also make it harder for us to see them? It won't be that dark. The dust bunnies just seem to have exceptionally poor eyesight. What do you think, Mel? Worth a shot? Sure. What the f? Grotto mermaid? I mean, what's a lesbian experience without mermaids? Okay, what do you think you're doing in my secret hideout? You can talk? Your secret hideout? This is connected to my dungeon. Wait, dungeon? Are you like bad guys? I tried telling her the dungeon thing wasn't a good look. Can we not get into this right now? Excuse me, how's a mermaid surviving in this little pond? Are you okay? Do you need help getting back to the ocean or something? Oh no, I'm fine. This water's way deeper than it looks. There's a whole underwater cave network down there leading back out to the ocean. I just found this cool little cave with the solstice lights and thought it was a nice place to chill. Which it was until you guys barged in and beat me up. Again, I was here first. Also, you attacked us. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I think this is all just a big misunderstanding. Yeah, sorry for beating you up. No hard feelings. Name's Kaya, by the way. Well, we were kind of in the middle of something, Kaya. But when we're done, I guess I could keep the generator. You could keep the generator and do whatever you want in here. Didn't want to lug it back to the surface anyway. Oh, thanks. Here, it's not much, but here's a little something to repay the favor. Ooh. Thank you so much. See you around, I suppose? Peace. 10 gold. Really, Claire? Only 10 gold? Money doesn't grow on trees, you know. Actually, couldn't you use your magic to plant a money tree or something? I almost tried that once, but it turns out it's considered counterfeiting and is very illegal. Who knew? It's just if you're gonna only gonna put 10 gold in there, why even bother putting a chest here? The chest itself is probably worth more. Actually, hey, can we just take the chest? Please don't. You take the chest. They're lesbians. They know chests very well. Okay, this is it, you two. The final battle. Whatever's in there will put your skills to the test more than anything we've faced so far. Oh dear. Hope you two are ready for a tussle. Tussle? Really? Oh, what's wrong with calling it a tussle? Well, the way you hype this up, it sounds like a little more than a tussle. Maybe a brawl? What about a fracas? Can we just get this over with? These monsters are itching for a tussle. Okay, here we go. First real chance to show you two what I've got. Don't blink, you guys. I was subbed? Oh, damn. Big Dust Bunny appears. Low visibility. Heal. Attack. Attack. Just attack. Skills. High kick. Big Dust Bunny. So it does more damage. Excuse the fuck me? Okay, it's no longer has low visibility. Yourself. You low kick. Damn, that's a buff one. Hi, low kick was correct because he skipped leg day. Fucking loser. What? Okay, I didn't put a wall here. Well, it's kind of in the way. We just have to find another way out, I guess. Oh, I get it. This is another test for us, isn't it? Very clever, Claire. No, it's not. I'm a little freaked out, honestly. I have no idea where that wall came from. This doesn't exactly look like a way out. How'd we even end up in this cave? I mean, there are a lot of caves under Greenridge, right? Yeah, but we went, what, east, then south? Shouldn't we be back in the east end of the dungeon? Claire, shouldn't you know where we are? I never found this cave when building the dungeon, so no, I'm not quite sure where we are. Come on, there's a big chest right up ahead. We're obligated to open that as adventurers. It's a curse, yeah. And an old Goletta family heirloom that's extremely cursed. Mom sealed it away in that treasure chest. Realize that makes me want to open the chest even more now, right? The chest is also booby-trapped. Realize I'm not buying a single word of this. Oh, it's Allison's photo album. Yeah. Hey, this is your mom's photo album. What's this doing here? It's... Okay, so when I was 18, I was trying to start fresh. I wanted to shake off that middle and high school dweebiness, you know? Kind of like remaking on social media. So after my mom left, I kind of hid this old photo album of hers filled with embarrassing photos of me in a cave so no one would ever see it. Oh, and I thought I was melodramatic. Yeah, I guess it might have been a bit much. You know what this means though, right? I've got to see what's in this photo album. What? No way. Oh, come on, how bad could it be? Melody, back me up here. Aren't you curious too? I mean, I've probably seen most of them before. If we dug enough, we'd probably even find some photos of me. Not fine, it's probably nothing that embarrassing. Just a quick peek though, okay? Okay, Melody's trans. If someone had baby pictures of me, I would claw out their eyes before they saw them. Like, that. I never want to be perceived as male ever again. Ever. Ever. Literally would claw their eyes out to keep them from seeing. Wow, this is incredible. It sort of looks like the fabric of reality is falling apart. No, it just looks like we're back in your dungeon and that weird magic effect that you had going on with the floors leaking out or something. You're trying to freak us out with your bonding through danger shtick. No, I really mean it. This is not part of the dungeon I designed. Need a sec to recharge. I could probably use a little rest too. Also, there's absolutely no way I'm going on ahead without Allison. Of course. I suppose some rest could do us some good. Let's take a power nap. There's no heterosexual explanation for how the three of them managed to sleep on that couch together at the same time. Now, this is my kind of dungeon. This is unironically the kind of music I listen to a lot of the time. If it's not electro swing, it's music that sounds like this. Most of an egg appears. Dust Bunny Sage appears. actual f*** am I looking at? Top 10 scariest enemies in video games, number 1, most of an egg. You know, I'm glad they had an option for extra blue hints. I'm so fucking stupid. I didn't know this is what this game would be, but I'm fucking here for it. My nightmares are almost always about bugs. I almost never have regular ass dreams. Last night though, Rift in space-time appears. I don't know how to handle this situation. Last night though, I had a dream I was making out with Lae'zel from Baldur's Gate 3. By the way, this is what all trans people do when we meet up. It's this and also making out. Sorry. Well, I mean, that's mostly for trans women meeting up. I don't know what trans men do when they meet up. Do they, like, flex in mirrors? I don't know. If anybody wants to enlighten me on the secrets of what trans men do, I would love to know. Ah, most of an egg. What the f***? Trans men are horny as f***. I've heard. I once witnessed a gaggle of trans men take their tea shots together. I saw a bunch of trans men doing that on the streets in Philadelphia once. It was great to see. Love those trans guys. Anyway, Melody. What does it say on the screen? It might be important. Almost looks like an email client. There's a message open on the screen. Oh, just because she's trans, she knows about computer stuff. I'm not the best example, counterexample for that stereotype. Oh, that's what my positronic brain looks like. Core Guardian appears. Oh, I went on a date with one of these guys once. Should we turn back? Maybe everything's shifted around back there to give us an exit. Who's this tall drink of water? Another monster? Resorting to name-calling, are we? Honestly, the nerve. You barge into someone else's property and pummel every living thing in sight, and you think I'm the monster? Is that all you have to say for yourselves? Okay, 2 things, dude. 1, if you keep trying to scare my girlfriend, we're gonna have a problem. And 2, can you lose the goofy mask? I know my good looks may be hard to believe, but this is just my face. That's okay. Huh? Nothing, don't worry about it. Oh, you think I'm peculiar, do you? Well, the feeling is mutual, you weird little ear creature. Do you not know what a rabbit is? Please, I never claimed to be a zoologist. I don't actually think you look funny, by the way. It would be very rude to the one person who might be able to help us leave, right, Allison? Yeah, I really love that one piercing eye that stares directly into my soul thing you've got going on. As much as I do love these cute little attempts to win my favor, I believe we were discussing something else. Oh yes, you 3 are trespassing. What are you doing here? Other than causing property damage. We're trapped in here. Also, like, help us leave and we'll leave. Just looking for a way out and defending ourselves against the monsters, we swear. Figures, just 3 locals acting like they own the place before we're even ready for guests. So you're responsible for all this? You made this whole dungeon all by yourself? I'm not quite sure I would call it a dungeon, but yes, this facility is under my jurisdiction. Things were shaping up quite nicely before you 3 started knocking out my underlings. Even the most of an eggs! Jeez. Those poor, helpless most of an eggs. Don't you feel bad now, Misty, or Lux, or whoever it was? You crushed their self-esteem. Okay, but what exactly were you doing building a weird labyrinth down here underneath our town? I could ask you the same thing about your little dungeon now, couldn't I? Oh, so you've heard of my work. Claire, now's not the time. Excuse me, I don't think we caught your name. My name is Javis. Not Jarvis, Javis. J-A-V-I-S. Everyone always gets it wrong. You may also refer to me as Sir if you wish to grovel. Okay, Mr. Javis, sir, what exactly is going on down here? Oh, just making some preparations before my superior's arrival. Tidying up would be the phrase, I believe. Your superior? Who's that? Whoops, I probably said more than I should. It's none of your concern. I'm letting you 3 off with just a warning. You're lucky I have better things to do right now than deal with you. Just for future reference, quit punching my subordinates and try not to wreck anything else of mine, okay? But I love wrecking. I bit into a bad texture during dinner. Was it in the previous section with all of those bad textures? Because I couldn't imagine. It's the cute mermaid here. I personally don't find it cute, but like there's lesbians here. Like 1 out of 3 of them's gotta say it's cute. Oh my god, we did it! We made it out of there in 1 piece! Well, 3 pieces because there's 3 of us, but you get my point. Say I told you we had it under control. Were your adventures with Jody usually that whack, Claire, or was that new? That was, well, it was something else. I'm still processing it, I think. Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm exhausted. I'm heading back to my place for a nice long nap. Before you go, maybe we should, you know, keep what happened down there to ourselves, for now at least. If Faith finds out about the whole basement dungeon thing, we'll never hear the end of it. Melody must have gone for a walk when she got up. Shouldn't be too hard to track her down. The best way to find someone is to stay put, Allison. Or you could just, like, walk this way. I certainly can't say that's how I expected to spend my Monday. What'd you think would be different? Less eggs, mainly. Something about healing just feels right. Maybe it just feels good to be useful to someone. That's why I play healer. This is fucking dissecting me. It's because of my wildest fantasies. I am useful and can help people. Well, it's not good to judge yourself based on how useful you are. It doesn't stop me. I mean, you seem like a natural to me. I've already got a lot of things. But you've already got a lot of things. You're also super nice, and you're insightful, and you're generous, and this is how y'all talk to me, and it's not true. Hey, have I ever told you why I chose the name Melody? Oh, choosing names! I don't think you have. Why do you ask? I don't know. We're just reminiscing now, I guess. So you know how I always had to overthink everything, right? So I really wanted to make it count. I couldn't just pick any name. Melody sounded like a sweet name to me, and, well, this probably sounds stupid, but I thought that in a song, the melody is sort of the centerpiece, like the focal point of the song. It's got a certain confidence to it, and it's part of the song that people pay attention to the most in most songs, right? I don't know, that might be all wrong. Maybe I should have taken music theory in high school. No, that makes sense to me, and I did take music theory. I thought that if I just heard it enough, I'd start to think of myself like that. Like my name represented the kind of person I wanted to become. Not just the girl part, but like everything. Someone more confident in her voice, I guess. Oh my god! Could you imagine if I chose a name that had like a long and drawn out personal meaning that also involved my voice? Could you imagine? I'm sorry. I didn't expect to get laid bare like a naked chicken in Super Lesbian Animal RPG for today's stream. Jesus fucking Christ. I should probably elaborate in case there's new people here who aren't. See, there he is. I named myself Cassowary because cassowaries are big and quote-unquote ugly birds that can't fly, and they have a really deep voice and all these things, but they're still birds, and they're still fantastic creatures. And they're very big. They're very big. I'm very big. We both have very deep voices and we're very out of the ordinary, but the cassowaries are still birds, and I'm still a girl. And it's I'm kind of ugly too. Not anymore, but when I picked this name, I sure as f was. Hormones do a lot.